Hello, hello. Welcome back to Let's Talk Entertainment News. Those of you who follow the channel know that I am a huge Ray Bradbury fan, and I'm pleased to hear that it looks like a stage adaptation of his wonderful novel Fahrenheit 451 is coming to the stage, or at least is in the process of coming to the stage. So we're going to talk about that in just a moment. Before we get there, a few things for you to do us. We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers before the end of the world. So please hit that subscribe button, as well as the alert bell, like, comment, send supers, become a member for $2.99 a month. If you do comment, keep it friendly, keep it on topic, don't make it personal, and we will get along fine. Martyna Majok is adapting Ray Bradbury's Fahrenheit 451 for the stage. Glass Half Full Productions and Aaron Glick are producing the Broadway-aimed adaptation. Now, I am not up on my Broadway, but of course I am up on my Bradbury. Cost of Living Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright Martyna Majok is penning a stage adaptation of Ray Bradbury's seminal novel Fahrenheit 451. Glass Half Full Productions and Aaron Glick are producing the Broadway-aimed adaptation. No timeline has been announced. Bradbury's classic, originally published in 1953, is set in a not-too-distant future where a fireman's role is not to put out fires but to start them. Books are forbidden and burned, and those who defy the rules are tracked down and punished. Majok said in a statement, "The relevancy of mind domination and the end of the world in our current age needs no words. What struck me most about Fahrenheit 451 was its lens on our loneliness, how our yearning for connection and fear of its absence can be feasted upon. How we long to devote ourselves to something true and lasting in a fracturing society, and the ways we blow up our lives to unearth the truth we've buried, which will shatter us into our most honest selves. As Bradbury writes, we need not to be left alone. We need to really be bothered once in a while." The Bradbury estate added, "We are delighted to bring Fahrenheit 451 to a new audience with the impact and intimacy that only theater can offer, to be working with producers who care so deeply for their work, and for Martyna Majok, a truly great dramatist and enormous intelligence, sensitivity, and skill." The late Bradbury was the author of more than 36 books, including The Martian Chronicles, The Illustrated Man, Dandelion Wine, and Something Wicked This Way Comes, and over 500 short stories. And I'm in the process of trying to review all roughly 500 to 600 short stories said to have been written in his lifetime, which is proving to be a very difficult endeavor because they don't actually have a sort of a really accurate list. Majok was awarded in 2018 Pulitzer Prize for Drama for her Broadway debut play Cost of Living, which was also nominated for the Tony Award for Best Play. All right then. So yeah, again, I'm not really big up on my Broadway, my plays, but I am up on my Bradbury, and Bradbury is very important to me. I mainly in this stage of my life gravitate towards his short stories, but of course I did read Fahrenheit 451, probably a bit on the young side, but it did stay with me. The story about firemen being charged with burning books instead of putting out fires, and then the people, the rebels who memorized books and tried to keep them alive on the fringes of society. And I know some people don't want to hear this, but we are living in very difficult times, and I think that the importance of the arts is going to be more readily apparent to people than ever before. In the wake of what's gone on in the last week, a lot of these books, Fahrenheit 451, 1984, The Handmaid's Tale, all of these books are back on the bestseller list. Clearly, there is a wealth of people gravitating towards these, trying to understand and make sense of the world they are living in. And, that's the importance of art. It has a way of making us connect with potential issues. You put it in a fictional setting, but the implications are all too real. And it's times like this where we sort of need to, we should have been looking at art and lending importance to arts long ago and at all times, because when we get away from the arts, we get away from these warnings, a book is a way to learn a lesson the easy way, as opposed to learning lessons the hard way by having to deal with these things in real life. So it's sort of, it's a entertaining, focused, impactful way of sort of teaching us the lessons that, in many cases, history should teach us, but also a warning for the future, advising us to not go down these different dark paths. And Fahrenheit 451 is definitely among the greats in doing that and displaying the importance of art. And that's why we need to keep the arts in our schools, the arts, the music, the humanities. These are not our enemy. I know certain groups dislike them because of what they teach. They don't want to feel the awkwardness of being confronted with their own mistakes and their own possible results from the terrible ideas that they have. So, in my opinion, when we find ourselves in these troubling times, it's because of a lack of enough people going to the arts and learning these things, learning empathy the easy way, learning caution the easy way, learning inclusivity the easy way, as opposed to waiting till it's too late and learning the hard way in reality. So that's my 2 cents on Fahrenheit 451 coming to the stage, potentially. I will keep an eye on this, and although I'm not a big stage play guy, this may be something worth my time to check out if it does make it that far. All right, thank you for listening. Have a good day, and I will see you again soon.